Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so excited to share a special guest today on to my audience here on YouTube. My friend Grace Hao. She has influenced people all over the world, and people seek her out for her leadership and her dynamic personality. She's a great public speaker, and she had her own business for several years, and she recently pivoted. And I'm so excited to share this pivot and a little bit more about my friend Grace and this product and why she's pivoting with you today. For a lot of you, you know how important health is to me. The last 6 years has been a huge transition for me. I've lost 120 pounds, and along the way, I found some different products to help me kind of reverse age. And a lot of people ask me, Sarah, how can you look so young? And one of the reasons is because I found some great quality products along the way. And one of those we're going to talk about today. Without further ado, Grace, I'm so grateful for this time we have together today and such an honor to have you here. I know you are a very sought after influential speaker. You were just telling me about some honorable speaking engagements that you were doing this week. So thank you so much for your time, and please welcome. I just want to welcome you to this community.
Yes. Oh my goodness, Sarah, thank you so much. It's a joy to be here with you, and the fact that we have history, that we grew up together, and then to be reconnected in such a beautiful way. I'm so thankful to be here with you and your community.
Thank you so much. I want to see, what else do you have to add, and what made you pivot? I mean, that just blew my mind that you had this career and you found something. And so please share.
Oh my goodness, Sarah. Yes. So I have been a business partner of my mother's for over 21 years. So we started a company and we grew it from nothing to a multi-million dollar company that reached and served global people and global organizations. We worked for a third of the top 100 direct selling companies and network marketing companies, as well as major banks, school systems, various projects, insurance and various organizations. And the basis of that was around leadership development and curriculum design and customizing programs that support leadership within various organizations. And so we did that for 21 years. And all of our projects were through word of mouth or someone's personal experience with the quality of our work. So we experienced a lot of referrals, repeat clientele, and that was such a passion of mine and continues to be in my heart as far as developing leaders. And for years, people would come back and say, oh my goodness, this has been so impactful. Our organization has doubled. Our organization has, our business has, been blessed. And I kept thinking, how wonderful, and let's do it again, let's have another class and whatnot. And then and I still felt like there was a little something that was missing. I don't know if anyone can relate to that's listening to this. I felt like there's more that I'm meant to be. There's more that I'm meant to do. So when this pivot happened, it came by a major surprise. I was referred by a tech company to this organization, and it was going to be business as usual. I was going to go in, develop the content, customize and develop the content and curriculum to support the people to scale quickly. And it was going to start in the US and then branch out as they expand globally. That was the plan. And then they sent me, Sarah, 15 of these in a limited release. 4,000 of these were sent out to very few people. And after 5 days, I was like, this is impactful. This is making a difference. And then after day 15, I said, I don't want to go a day without this for the rest of my life. And I'm thinking, who else is going to feel the same way I do? What has been discovered here is such an innovation. And as we continue to take this on a consistent basis, and as we continue to share this with people on a consistent basis, the distinctions and differences that they're seeing in their health and beauty from the inside out, I know, and I've already seen it, that these wings will fly all around the world and will be a household name because of the impact it is having on people. So how did that pivot happen? It wasn't planned, Sarah. And it is one of the greatest blessings. It's a legacy that I can continue to perpetuate. And also, Sarah, I think what is important to share is that when, for over the 21 years in teaching and developing content and curriculum, our classes, our programs were often for the elite. They were for the people that were hand chosen and selected to have access to that content. They were for the people that had the means to have that form of training, because companies were very selective. And now I love that, my friend said this to me the other day. They were like, people couldn't afford to pay you for what you teach them, and you will work for them for free with this pivot. You will work for them and with them and give them your life's work for free because you're sowing into their lives. Yeah.
Amazing. And I just honor you for that. And it's so gracious. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I'm grateful that we get to, I thought about this years ago. It came to me. It was like, when you speak into someone's life, it is not a given to have that privilege. It is a gift that someone would be open and receptive to your message. So I see it that way. I have a gratitude for a person's willingness to experience the message, and then how can they make use of these insights for their life and their business, how they go hand in hand.
Absolutely. I just love that. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. So that's a little bit of how that pivot happened. And also that, one day my husband, because I traveled a lot. So when you work globally, you travel a lot. And I have 8 as great children and 1 is fabulous husband. And I realized when when you're traveling and you're going, you're like, you're not focused on, okay, you're missing out on some things here. You're focused on, you're providing for your family. You're impacting communities and lives and nations. And so in that process, when my husband, one time I was flying through Hawaii. So I was coming back from New Zealand and Australia, and then I was flying somewhere onto the States or Canada or wherever I was going. I'll always remember what my husband said to me, and I'll always remember where I was. I walked in the door and he looked at me and he said, "Honey, thank you for coming to visit us."
Oh,
And I was like, oh. And
wow.
from that statement on, it was a paradigm shift for me, and realized, how can I work from home more? How can I how can I travel the world from my office? And how many other people probably feel the same way? So that was like a mission possible that I was looking for. And when you're in the speaking and professional development business, before our global staycation, Sarah, they wanted you boots on the ground. They wanted you in their space. They're like, we will fly you 20 hours to teach for 2 and fly you 20 hours back.
Wow.
We don't want this virtual thing. We want the in-person stuff. So yeah, that became my mission possible. And this became an option and opened a door for that to become a reality.
I love that. And what a blessing that you could give back to your own family. You've blessed families around the world. And now with this opportunity, you can now make those memories. And I'm sure that's just such a blessing for you and your family. And I'm just so happy for you. That's wonderful that you found that.
Thank you, Sarah. And I think that there are many families that are looking for that option. Like there are many people that would
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you. I agree. And I think 2020 taught us all something where we got that taste of freedom, whether it was forced or not. And people want that, just like you in your example, where you have a large family and you were providing for them, and a lot of, you had those great opportunities going around the world, but there was always that cost, right? And I think people have seen the value of being able to expand what the possibilities are now. We have that flexibility to work from home. We have that flexibility of technology where we can get on Zoom, and we have YouTube, and we have TikTok, and we have all these, this information is at our fingertips, and like us. So yeah, let's start there, Grace. This product impacted you so much after just 5 to 15 days that you could not live without it, and you decided to pivot your whole career of after more than 20 years.
Yeah.
So what is so special about this product? Please share.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, it is a proprietary blend. So this is the only place on the planet that you could have access to this synergistic blend. And it was funny, Sarah. I mean, it was like the holidays for me. I kept going down, like I live on a hill, okay? And you go down to my driveway to my mailbox. And I kept checking and checking and checking if it was coming in, like waiting for it, because I knew once I had it, I was like, gosh. And especially when you consistently take it, you notice the differences that it's making in your body. And other people were noticing it. I mean, they're looking and they're like, there's a difference. So I'd love to share with you a visual of the 3 major ingredients in this particular sachet. So can you make me a host, Miss Sarah, and I will show a little share and show that.
Absolutely.
Okay, Sarah, so this is a visual of this power of 3 that makes up this supplement. And I want to just start from left to right to give you a little indication in those that are plugging into this message. So here on the left-hand side is Verisol collagen, and we use Verisol collagen B, like B as in baker. And it also, it's one of the world's most studied form of collagen. It's a peptide. And the way our chief innovation officer formulated this was he formulated it based on optimum results from human clinical trials. So that is Verisol, which is what is in our Verisol collagen, which is found in our supplement. And a lot of people, I mean, the collagen is everywhere. And I want people to know that not all collagens are made and created equal. Also, the way our doctor formulated this is it works synergistically. Each ingredient optimizes the other for an accelerated outcome and result. In the middle here is what we call asteryl astaxanthin. Asteryl astaxanthin is sourced here in the US, actually in Lacey, Washington, as a matter of fact, or Moses Lake, Washington. It's either Lacey or Moses Lake, in Washington, I'll say. And it is a world-renowned company. They've been in business 35 years, and all they produce as a company is asteryl astaxanthin. And they were specifically sourced for our elixir. And what it is known for is, for example, we would need to eat 6 fillets of salmon in order to get the asteryl astaxanthin that we receive in 1 dose. It is more potent. It's 6,000 times more potent than vitamin C. It is a powerful antioxidant. Actually, asteryl astaxanthin was just received an award for all of Asia for impacting cognitive function with this particular ingredient. So for those of you who very much are focused or attentive to cognitive function, as well as antioxidants and powerful vitamin C's, this is in this daily dose. And then we have on the right here, Cat's Claw, which is our Chief Innovation Officer. He actually has invested years of study. He has gone into the Amazon rainforest and he has ethically sourced this Cat's Claw and brought it back to share it with and place it in our elixir. And I actually had a client, when she heard about this elixir, she was very interested. She took the supplement facts to her homeopath, and her homeopath said, because she had cystic acne, her homeopath said, I recommend that you take cat's claw. And my client said, oh my gosh, Grace, the fact that the cat's claw, the collagen, and the astral astaxanthin is in there, this speaks to everything that I've been looking for. I could have taken one individually. I probably wouldn't, though, have received the results that I'm receiving because they're all formulated in a specific manner. So that is a little bit about this power of three and how they're working together and impacting people. So that's a little bit about the ingredients, which I think is really important to people. And then I wanted to share with you just some of the benefits that people are experiencing from this elixir. So these are some of the ways that people have been impacted by the elixir. So if you look at this and say to yourself, okay, well, which of these is most important to you? Which of these is a priority? Which of these are some of the people that you love that, you know, that they're experiencing? Like my mom had a hip replacement surgery and it didn't go according to plan. And so she had been taking this elixir every single day throughout her recovery. And the people that she had to actually go into a facility because it was such a bad break, she needed around the clock care. She had it replaced and it broke. And the people, they said, Nikki, we've got to be honest with you. When you came into this facility, we did not think you were going to walk out. And if you did walk out, we thought it would be 6 months to a year. My mom was out of there within less than 2 months, and they walking out of there in less than 2 months, walking. And she took this product every single day. And so just to, you know, inflammation was a key factor. And you'll see here, you know, improved mobility, addressing inflammation is one of the keys to our product. And I'm not even sure if you're seeing it on here. Yeah, joint and improved mobility, improved immunity, endurance and less fatigue, muscle recovery. I mean, these are some of the things that people are being impacted by. Any thoughts on this, Sarah?
I am very impressed. And honestly, this is the first time I've seen this list of benefits. And I can just see so many people benefiting from this, like from athletes to, like you said, people who are in recovery. A big buzzword right now is inflammation, and our diet and the gut health. Wow, I'm just so impressed, and I can see how many people this could impact. And thank you for sharing those examples. Wow.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's you know, based on science. So this is backed by science. And at some stage, you definitely want to learn more about our doctor. I mean, he is a disruptor when it comes to innovation and health. He has created various formulations that, you know, and he had the option. He could have, you know, left it on the shelf, meaning he could have continued to impart his knowledge and legacy into journals, trade journals within the health field. And he made the decision. He said, I want my legacy to be in and to impact people. I want to see lives impacted. He puts people before profits. He's very much about the best ingredients, the study behind what they put together to make this. So
Wow. So impressive. Thank you so much for sharing.
of course, Sarah. I feel like I probably would want to mention too, real quick, is that it's a grab and go. So you can take this and carry on luggage for people that are traveling. Sarah, I know you're going to be doing some traveling soon, so like carry on luggage, it can go through. It can fit in your purse. It doesn't need to be refrigerated. It can if you prefer it chilled. It doesn't have to be mixed with anything. It can be, though, mixed with something if you prefer it that way. So people just simply shake it up and tear off the top and then sip. It's that easy. So and I love the taste. For some people, they get used to the taste. Usually, if it doesn't taste the way it's not agreeing with you initially, give it about 5 days, and your body will acclimate to the taste, so it tastes delicious. And I've had numerous people that said to me, it doesn't taste that good. So, and it could be that there's a deficiency. And so having it kind of levels you out. Some people say, that about 5 days, and then they're golden. They're like, oh, I can drink it straight. We're good to go.
That's great advice. That's great advice. I had the same result from when I first started eating more vegetables in my life and kind of converting from the carbohydrates and sugar intake to more vegetable diet. And before I knew it, I didn't even crave sugar anymore. So it's kind of similar, where my body just acclimated to what I was used to, and then was able to change. And actually I would start craving salads. So I love that.
Yes, exactly. And I think that's also the impact, is the cravings are a healthier craving or healthier options, for sure. That's been Absolutely. A difference.
So real quick, I want to respect your time. If you could share, there is a business opportunity, maybe give 2 to 3 minute dialogue on what that looks like for people who do want that freedom. And obviously you're able to pivot from your 20+ year career to something and even impact other lives. So please, if you could share just a few minutes on what that looks like, please.
Sure. So yes, there is a business, and there's also a blessing where people that are on our Elixir on subscription and they refer 3 or more people on subscription, they get their product free. So once you have ordered your initial box and you start seeing results and you feel happy to share those results, you can share them and access complimentary Elixir, which is a blessing. The other aspect of the business is that we're here to support people to professionally grow as far as their business acumen, entrepreneurship. We provide systems and tools to create a phone-based business. And I think that's really important. Many people are looking for that option. We have an influencer aspect where for every person you refer that purchases a product, you receive a compensation for, and they are consistently connected to you. So often with influencer programs, you will be paid for a set amount of time, and then the customer will be acquired by the company. With us, with this organization, you receive ongoing residuals. So we have people that are having residual earnings every single month because they have a built-in clientele. Then there's also an ambassador option where you are earning residuals for your product purchases and also overrides. So as other people say, gosh, I love this product, I want to share it with other people, there are many people that could benefit from this, then you receive bonuses and overrides that are paid out weekly, monthly, and quarterly. So I did leave my I'll say it this way. I transitioned and pivoted to this business because I see what it can do for people as far as a product. I see what is available for people as far as a business, and that it is here in the US and going globally. So when you have an option, and we haven't even really launched. Our launch event is in October, at the end of October. So we haven't even launched. We're in pre-launch. So when you have an option to be first to market on a product innovation such as this, and first to market on a company innovation such as this, you're sitting in what we call a sweet spot of possibility. The key is your willingness to introduce the product and the business to others, and then give them the dignity of choice to decide for themselves. You know, I have people that, that say to me, Grace, I'm grateful that you gave me the option, and I'm excited that I get to be a part of this. It's yeah, and the branding, everything. This is well thought out. There's a lot of professional videos that you could send by being an ambassador with us. You can share those videos, and you're not having to reinvent or recreate the wheel. The branding and the packaging is beautiful. And the Elixir is one of many products that we're going to roll out. And so this is what it comes, this is the box, and you open it up. I mean, it's beautiful. And then you have the sachets. Obviously, I've dipped into my stash in there. I think I have 4 more in here. A good thing I've got backup boxes. So yeah, that's a little bit about the business. I definitely recommend that you connect. And Sarah, could they connect with you
Oh,
about?
absolutely, please. And this is, I recently partnered with you, Grace, and I'm so excited. It was a no-brainer for me, not only because of the high quality product, but also to be able to partner with you and your leadership and the wisdom that you share with me and my team. And I am excited for my community. So please reach out if this is something that you're more interested in, either getting some samples to try for the product and bettering your health, and a lot of various ways that we talked about today, or even partnering with me and where I'm going with this company too, and Grace, and we just love to share that opportunity with anybody. So please reach out, email me at mycourageousmasterpiece.com or comment below.
Looking for something that could bring value to you professionally and personally, I highly recommend you connect with Sarah, and the timing is now.
Oh, I love that. And I just want to respect your time, like we said. And it's just such an honor to have you here today. And even to just have known you as childhood friends, we would play softball together. And I'm just so grateful we were able to reconnect recently and partner together. It's been an honor. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Sarah. And thank you, everyone, for listening in. We appreciate you.